They trying to get over, make a pass.
No, they totally can over.
No, they trying to get through.
Oh, are they trying?
Yeah,
I thought they were just rolling with
Nah,
us.
they trying to get in the front.
Well,
come on, man.
I know, that's what I'm saying. Like, I keep waving at him, like, come on, and then he doesn't.
Hey, stop for a second. Come on, Bishop, man.
You guys share this video.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself. Hey, make a pathway. They're trying to get through.
Let's see.
Make a pathway. So as y'all can see, we still marching on Olive.
Share the video.
Hey, watch yourself. This van trying to come through. Scoot over a little bit. Hey, make a pathway. This van trying to get through.
Share it, guys. Share it. Share the video. Share it. Keep sharing it. Here comes police coming. Here we go. Marcus, stay with me, dude. Marcus, I'm with you. I'm with you, Marcus. I'll leave. Stay here, dude. All right, we're all together.
So, like I said again, right now we on Olive, and the cross street is Olive and 10th Street. This is a totally different scene than what it was from earlier this morning with the peaceful protest. But as y'all know, the sun went down. A different crowd come out, unfortunately. This ain't what we want, but it's crazy. It's nonsense. I had to restart my live feed, but if y'all can let me know once again, how's the picture coming through? How's the picture and audio? I know y'all probably tired of me saying it, but I want to make sure everything is clear so y'all can see what I'm doing. And like I say, making sure the audio and the picture coming through pretty good. Y'all can make a comment, and I appreciate it once again.
All right, you guys good? Did you lose your crew? Okay. All right, there. Okay. All right, we're all together, guys.
All right, I appreciate the positive feedback. So like I said again, this is a totally different scene from what it was earlier. This morning, everything was peaceful. From this morning, everything was peaceful. As y'all can see, the police is coming in on bikes. Not sure what's going to take place, but they are coming in on bikes.
Yep, run, go. Thank you. You guys keep sharing.
So like I said again, this is a totally different scene from what it was earlier. It's not the same organizers. And not the same activists, same protester that was protesting peacefully this morning that started at the police station. This is totally different. So I'm trying to get the word. I'll let y'all know this is not the same. It's a totally different crowd at the moment.
All right, so to give everyone a recap of what's been happening.
So as y'all can see, the crowd went a different way. They got reinforcements coming down.
Window after window. Just being broken, rocks, everything.
I'm finna loop around and try to get a better picture, let y'all see.
seems to
Y'all
be
can share my live feed. I
disagreement
appreciate it.
on where to go, what to do. But everyone's saying. Alright, so now the protesters are concerned that they're going to be blocked in this little square here. And I would suspect that's probably likely. Okay, so the protesters are saying that the police are already down here. I don't see any, so they're saying all clear this way. So all the groups this way. At this point, I'm not sure what road we're on. I have no idea.
All right, so I'm seeing, I'm hearing airplanes and helicopters flying above. Finna catch you back with the crowd. Keep y'all posted. Keep y'all informed. Like I said, if y'all can share my live feed, I appreciate it.
Yep, I'm good. We've got a crew of folks with us. All the photographers and videographers and reporters are all sticking together. Shit. Fuck, George. Alright, so now it looks like we're at, God, I don't even know what road. 9th Street and Locust. 9th and Locust.
Oh, that's right.
That's our... And all the police lines, I don't know if you can see, right down there on 9th Street. 400?
Like 400 people. No, I appreciate it, man.
Probably 400 people. Here come the police. They're moving in.
So as y'all can hear in the background, like y'all coming down.
Everybody have their buddy.
What's up, Derek? What's up, Chris? Alright, so the crowd is still moving east. I'm not sure the exact street, but I'm gonna get a location in a minute to let y'all know what's going on and where we at exactly. So pinpoint our location.
Okay, I'm hearing 900 people. I don't know.
So I'm gonna say it again, what I just said a second ago. This morning, there was not this morning, this evening at the protest that was planned with the activists and other organizers that started at 3. That was peaceful, nothing disruptive, nothing violent. But as of right now, you know the sun went down, so that's a totally different scene right now. Whole different crowd of people, as y'all can see. It's not the same organizers from this past evening. There was had everything planned,
You
but
guys keep sharing.
different scene right now. So our location, we on 9th and Locust. We heading north on 9th towards, I think, Cole Street. No, I believe towards Washington, I believe it is. But it's a nice crowd out here. Say about 200, 300 still out here. So if y'all can share my live feed, like I said again, I appreciate it. Let everybody know what's going on. Location St. Louis, Missouri. Went on 9th and Locust. Heading north on Locust past St. Charles at the current moment. Like I said before, it's not the same crowd that it was earlier. This evening, that was did the organizing and did the protest peaceful.
Police are coming this way. They're running. Marcus, stay with me. Marcus, stay with me. Marcus, I'm with you, dude. Marcus, Bob, Tobin. Okay. Roll. Top to flame rubber pellet. All right. I think we're good. We're good. Yeah. Let's go.
All right, I'll block him in a second.
Press.
Come on, not all of us. You're supporting us.
Come on. Oh, yeah.
Right.
Downtown, in this section of downtown, just building after building, window after window, busted out. Every flower pot. Cops have just moved in and used pepper balls. So I'm not sure where the rest of the group went. There's still a few left over here. Alright. Everyone here? Yeah, everyone's here. We're all good. LB. Wow. Okay. Alright, so they're tending people that were maced. Someone over there is crying. Okay, so we've got a guy saying, grab a friend and go.
So as y'all can see, a lot of folks are splitting up. I'm not sure what they meeting up at or what's going on, but it's a lot going on. Like I said again, we downtown St. Louis.
Yo. Okay, cool. Awesome. Yeah. Shit. I've got it all. Every last bit of it. From beginning to now. Good. Ready. You want to go live? Got it. Up. Yeah. Wow, that was crazy. It may be over now.
bro.
Yeah.
Fuck the police.
So once again, like I said, this not the same scene.
Cops are moving in.
It's totally different.
Yep.
Yeah, they went through the alleyway. Nah, not shit. What's all up here?
Shit, no. They caught like 2 people.
Yeah, straight.
On the covers, they was in minivans.
Yeah, them the black. Yeah.
White, gray.
It's in the windows.
They're trying
And them
police
cheap
are
curb
definitely
vans,
trying to
too.
put them in.
Yeah, I'm already knowing. All right now.
I know, I don't either.
What's this right here? Police?
Yeah, they got the line for him.
What's that?
So everyone's running from the police that are trying to put an end to this. And everyone's running.
So as y'all can see, there's something going on ahead of me.
Alright, we're back. Here's Tucker.
Right, we shut it down! Shut it down!
Down the ground.
Down!
Down the ground.
No, sir. Put your hands up.
Down!
Yeah, yeah. I know.
Another one marshaling up.
We have no time. Traffic guard.
We're currently at
Look, Bobber, you alright? Alright, there's.
Stay together! Stay together!
So the police are very intent on getting this under control. Sort of a cat and mouse game. Right now everyone's kind of running together in one direction and the police go in a different direction, they turn around. So it's literally a cat and mouse game that's happening here. So we're gonna stick with them. We're on Tucker and Olive. Tucker and Olive.
Are they going back to the police station? There's a whole bunch of
Yeah,
fucking waiting
right,
there.
right. I think they realized that real quick. They realized it.
On Tucker. First one on the corner.
All right, so we, now we're traveling south on Tucker at Olive. Hi, hun. I'm okay. I'm with my crew. We're good. This is, you'll have to rewatch the video. It's pretty unreal. Okay, so here's a whole line of cops right here. So I think they're gonna try to run from them here. Alright, so here's the line here. And they're coming in force.
We're gonna go. Bob. They're gonna start.
Got those pepper
They're gonna
balls.
do balls.
These guys are going back.
Go.
Yep. All right. Marcus, you good? Dane? All right, everybody's good. So this is, I guess, the remainder of the group that was well over 400 or 500, and no idea where they went. Everyone kind of went in different directions. So we've just got a small group here left. Now this road here, Olive, this is where the police department is, so I can't imagine that they're gonna walk back toward the police department. I'm sure the police are figuring out a way to block this entire area off, and they will probably arrest.
Yeah, I ain't running from the police. I ain't never ran from a nigga day in my life. So I damn sure ain't about to put you guys to start running. Y'all got me fucked up.
So you can see we've still got protesters that are still.
Hey, everybody come over. Everybody come over.
Alright, so here's massive police presence approaching from over here. Yep, so here we've got the MRAP headed our way right here. Again, we're at Olive and Tucker. So they've given a disperse order. Here they come.
The use of chemical munitions is imminent. All forces remain in the area.
Oh my God. Oh. I don't want to. You get hit? Oh yeah, it is pepper, yeah. Woo! Yo, behind us. All right, somebody's hit by a pepper bullet back here. Oh yeah, that's strong. Okay. Hey, Tobin, Bob, Ali, Marcus, everyone. Okay. Okay. All right, we're under arrest.
Put your hands on the wall. Turn around. Turn around.
Are you guys watching? We're detained. No.
Stop resisting. Put your hands down.
So I'm with
Hey,
with
officer,
my
none
Fox
of us are
News
going to
crew.
resist like that. We're
No,
all pressed.
we're all good. We're pressed. We're pressed. We're fine.
We're all pressed. No one's going to resist.
Turn around.
No, all of us are pressed. None of
We're
us
all
are going to
pressed.
resist.
Joe Langford's a good friend of mine. Bill McDonough, good friend.
Listen. I'm not trying to hear no name dropping.
Okay. Okay. Hey, we're all right, hun. I guess we're going to jail. Love you all. Somebody send this to Ed Schultz, Ed or Joe Langford, or Joe Nassif. Somebody.
Press! Hands up! Hands up! My hands are up! My hands are up! My hands are up! My hands are up! give me a sec, folks.
You know,
I don't even know where to begin with commentary on that. I think the stream's
due to a lawn chair, but it was you know, it was demonstrative in nature. They were throwing the chairs around, pushing through the barricades, and then they continued on down Olive. That's when they got a little bit more sketchy, a little bit more tense because they were blocking traffic. And it was a smaller group. Okay, we're backing up a little bit. No problem. Thank you. They blocked traffic just kind of sporadically. Again, this is a smaller group to begin with, and then they got kind of spread out and thinned out. This whole time, I'll have to say that we did not see any police presence. In fact, we saw a couple of officers blocking Olive Street, more like in traffic control mode. They were kind of almost blocking the traffic from the original protest point. When that crowd moved toward them, they actually backed up and left. And while we saw a very large police presence staging, we did not see any officers near this crowd as they continued to walk downtown. However, once we heard something smash, along the way they were breaking, kicking over planters. Once we heard something smash and some loud noises, police moved in pretty quickly on bike and a few cars and then on foot. They made their way to Washington Avenue, more loud bangs. That's where we saw the windows broken. And then, Mike and Ann, we saw St. Louis County Police on foot, running, chasing the crowd. It had turned toward the interstate on Washington Avenue, turned toward the convention center. But when that loud bang, we don't know what that was. We saw them turn, run as a group east on Wash Ave, and they were followed by St. Louis County Police. And then that's how we got to where we are now, which is a lot of people running in a lot of different directions. It's almost like, well, you know, it's hard to chase, hard to detain a group of people when you don't know where they're going in these narrower streets. They're going through alleys, and it doesn't seem like they know where they're going either, guys.
And Casey, St. Louis Police, they tweeted, police giving order to disperse immediately. That was at Tucker and Pine. They say this is no longer a peaceful protest. They also said we have reports of significant property damage that you were talking about in downtown St. Louis, and I think you're exactly right. So far, on the first two nights, they've been down main streets, but as you know, in downtown St. Louis, there's a lot of smaller streets and alleyways where people can run to, and it's much more makes things much more difficult for police.
Yeah, we got into the canyons of downtown. You know, Wash Ave has the tall buildings, and it's a wider street, but then on the side streets off of Wash Ave, those streets are even more narrow. So it did a couple of things, you know, with the alleys that had people had the ability to kind of duck off and run in different directions, but then also when they broke a window that might sound like a, you know, a breaking sound in any other scenario, in this kind of mini canyon of buildings here, it sounded very loud, and it was very dramatic for a moment as people were coming through to Wash Avenue. Okay, so you say Tucker and Pine.
Ready to go.
That's at least two streets over. I believe this is St. Charles, and I think the next one may be Pine, if not two more. And then Tucker is that way, so that's kind of back close to where they originally tried to block traffic. Weren't letting most cars through. Some cars could get through. Some it was impossible to tell how they're making those decisions.
Yeah. And Casey, right now, it looks like there's
still looks to have regular traffic, but it's cleared out. Go ahead, Ann, I'm sorry.
It looks like there's obviously a couple of police officers behind you, and there doesn't seem to be too much activity. Can you look down the street? Does it look like at every intersection they've got a couple guys, or how are they manning this right now?
Like I literally
so I see police lights and what I would estimate is approximately Washington Avenue.
All of a sudden these motherfuckers is acting like they straight at war.
Essentially 12, like Tucker.
This is Washington. This is normal.
Just judging by kind of where the lights are.
I'm hearing they got dirt.
Where I think they end. That I don't see on foot, but I see a lot of lights. I don't know if we can do this. Let's see if we're not crossing any lights. Tony, will they feel comfortable getting up here and shooting back towards the convention center?
Trash can.
I feel like we're okay right here if we want
to block the street or break the window.
So we can't. It's really hard to see this way, Ann. But we do. I can kind of see the tops of helmets. We've got a larger on foot patrol goes down that direction towards the convention center.
And what time did they officially end the organized protest?
PJ Rendawa was there. She said around 6:30, and then I ran into I believe it's Bishop Robinson. We've known him for a few years now. As I said on Facebook earlier, you know, it's hard to say one individual or one group is the leader of any particular protest or protest at large, but we've seen him in an active leadership role in various capacities in the last few years. He came down, we saw him driving down as they were going down Olive, and I asked him, so that was 6:30 when he confirmed they told people to go home, that it was over for the day, and then I asked him if he had planned to be back here, or if this was something he heard about and was coming to try to corral or do something with it. He said he heard about it and was coming down, and in his words, you can't control how people express their frustrations and anger. So
like it's
right now,
they got, I don't know what happened.
They definitely split up. You know, if you take it approximately 100 people, the last time we saw them running, it was in groups of 10 or so.
So Casey, so give us an idea of how that all happened. So there was this big crowd. They said everybody home, and were the 100 people that gathered together? Did they all go to the same place at first?
This is the street where.
No, well, they stayed where they ended. So they did their march throughout St. Louis today, and they ended outside the St. Louis Police headquarters. And as the announcement went out to go home, those folks stayed. And there was a police presence, what we've seen before, the line of police there for some time, but then they kind of really backed off. We saw officers inside the front door, and then officers had traffic blocked, I would say a 2-block radius around the police headquarters. You couldn't drive into the headquarters. But the intersections immediately near police headquarters were all free of police presence for the most part. So they just kind of stayed where the organized event had ended.
All right, we're looking, if we can talk to the control room and take our live chopper shot. You were looking at an earlier videotape of what that protest looked like in front of the police department. But our live chopper shot is showing police moving in to the streets of downtown St. Louis. And as Casey was saying before, this is a very large police presence. Although since Casey has been going on Facebook Live since we started this breaking news update, we have not seen too many protesters.
No, and we understand from a couple minutes ago, Simon Jackson
I literally feel like I'm
their
at war.
understanding
Like
that
I'm
at
running
Market
from
and
a
Tucker,
war right now.
the police were arriving, assembling, putting on the gear, getting ready to go in. And this is the third night now where once you have damage to property or things getting launched in the air, then they usually put out that warning verbally online on Twitter, and then that's when you see them kind of suit up and go in. Casey, you saw some of these smaller groups. We can see some people kind of running away right now on the chopper, at least it looks like, what they're running from, or if they're just trying to, get out of the way because they're innocent bystanders. We don't know because, like you said, so many people are just in small little groups now. But of the people you did see, I know last night in U City, there's more of the police as they start going between this alleyway and these buildings. It looks like they're stopping. But Casey, you saw some people with bricks in their hands and things like that as the night wore on. Have you seen anything like that in any of these agitators carrying so far?
And that's what I'm worried about, is where they just trap people.
I have not. No, I saw a guy that looked like he was dressed up for live action role playing, but I didn't see anybody with any cameras or anything like that tonight. Yeah, with an anonymous flag. So the group anonymous, that's simple. But he arrived later. We saw him roll up and unroll his flag, kind of stand back, and he kind of became one of the more vocal individuals as they were marching downtown. But I did see people picking up, it's hard to tell where they got them. If it's like a loose piece of the curb or something that looks like a little piece of concrete. That's what it looked like people were throwing into the windows as they were trying to break them. A fellow journalist from another organization here just told me he saw personally 3 arrests. I saw personally 1 arrest or a person detained. Something else that we saw firsthand, though, was as they cut through the alley at one point, a couple of folks who were just walking just down in St. Louis, downtown St. Louis for whatever reason, had nothing to do with any of this, and they were just kind of like frozen as they had protesters run by and then police run by. It was a man and woman holding hands walking through the alley. They said they were told to go that way for their own safety, and then here come the protesters the other way. So that's just kind of how chaotic it was there for a second. Where I'm standing right now, though, I can't see anyone other than the police. They have Washington Avenue kind of blocked off with some unmarked cars and officers in uniform as well. And you mentioned the staging. If I can't see what you can see from the air, but I can tell you that I spoke to an officer who said we were talking about the officers, the police presence we saw staged outside of that protest area, a few blocks away, kind of along Market near Union Station and like Market and 20th. There was a large police presence there. Also, another around the corner near Soldiers Memorial, we looked like we saw county police staging. This particular city officer told me he had never seen that many state highway patrol officers in one place staged. So, and I also can tell you earlier, so you guys know, there was some attempt, according to police, of folks to get officers on the ground. I should clarify that there was an effort to get onto, that kind of seldom used I-64 ramp near 20th, kind of not too far from Union Station. kind of that secret way out of Cardinal traffic. But there was an attempt to, the officer was saying for them to get on the interstate there, but they had that blocked and turned them back. And then I also saw Highway Patrol was kind of staged at other ramps and all along I-64.
Thank you so much. I want to get to Jacob Long, and Casey will check back in with you. He's at Tucker and Olive. Jacob, what do you think?
And we are at Olive and Tucker, and we've got a very active scene here as we speak. More and more law enforcement officers continue to pour into this area. You're looking here at Tucker, and we have got St. Louis City Police with their SWAT vehicles, heavily armored vehicles, here blocking traffic. There are hundreds of officers on the scene. You were talking about that staging area back in front of St. Louis City Hall. That is where we originally were, and they were coming out like we've been talking over the last couple of days. Hundreds of them, full protective gear, the shields, the helmet, gas masks, the batons, the guns, and they all were marching this way. And from here, they've kind of dispersed all along this area. Swinging this way, this is the Tim Hortons coffee shop. I'm looking at the Central Library, and I know earlier they pushed through that location where there had been a blocked off stage in the street. They've pushed off through that location. You're seeing a lot of officers. I believe those are state troopers. Those officers are standing by dressed in full protective gear right outside of the Smoothie King and Tim Hortons building. And every direction you look here, I saw a moment ago, closer toward Olive, there were a lot of St. Louis City police officers on bike patrol, taking off northbound on Tucker. And remember, a lot of the property damage, I believe, was a couple of blocks to the east of us on Olive. Our assignment desk said, I think it was 9th and Olive. We're hearing that at least the Clarkson Eye Care, they have been hit tonight. So once we got those reports of the property destruction from St. Louis City Police saying that another group of vandals have come out of control, causing chaos here in the business district downtown. That is when we saw all of a sudden the swarm of officers staging at City Hall, at Market at Tucker, and now they've made their way this direction. They've got a couple of these bigger buses that I believe that they could typically use probably for the Department of Corrections, possibly standing by in case they bring anybody into custody. I haven't seen that quite yet. And again, you've still got quite a bit of regular vehicular traffic still trying to make their way, but clearly between state, city, a lot of officials here, this is an area that I would definitely want to avoid.
Jacob, can you tell me, can you compare this police presence that we're seeing here? It looks larger to me than what we've seen the last couple of nights. Is that accurate?
That they were all county.
I think it's definitely larger. I'm just looking south on Tucker, and there are 4 or 5 of those big Metro buses that they've been using. There are a lot of those. It seemed to be more and in a quicker amount of time, like all at once. Once the first reports of the vandalism were coming in, they descended upon City Hall. That's kind of their staging area right now. And they've come just really swarming this entire area. Olive, Pine, Tucker, Market. My memory's escaping me about what a street is directly to the north of me. But yeah, Mike, to answer your question, I do think it is a larger presence than what we've seen over the past couple of days.
And it looks like, Jacob, you're pretty much just in a staging area. I don't see a lot of those vehicles moving, but you've seen how many vehicles actually leave that staging area and go into the further
apparently the culinary lot is still blocked off, so might as well still walk around.
Well, they're coming and going. Some of the smaller, maybe unmarked vehicles with running lights are, okay, there's a lot of people running this direction. I'm not sure why. Smaller vehicles have been coming and going. These larger armored vehicles and like these buses that I was mentioning that you would typically probably maybe see for the Department of Corrections, these guys are kind of all standing by. Perhaps they're going to bring people here who are potentially brought into custody, but they're going on foot, Mike and they're going on the bike. That is what I saw when we got here. They were going back into the streets where those businesses are. Okay, so we do have a little bit of movement here. One of those buses that I was telling you, and here's the other one that I was just referencing. Well, actually, now all 3 of them that I've been telling you guys about, all 3 of them, and yeah, I was right. So they say Missouri Department of Corrections brought in here. Now these are all headed south on Tucker, along with an official law enforcement escort. But that still leaves behind over here on Pine, I believe. or Olive rather, a lot of law enforcement still in the area.
And Jacob, those buses, what have you seen them used for so far? Is it to police, is it to get officers in bulk, or is it for getting arrested people out?
No. I honestly, those three, I mean, they look like they used to be potentially school buses. I'm sure they're way more sophisticated than that potentially, but the windows are all barred up. This is the first time over the last 3 days that I've seen those kind of buses that say Missouri Department of Corrections. The Metro buses that I've been reporting on the last couple of days, I've seen those this entire time of the civil unrest because they changed the marquee at the top to say special shuttle, and I saw it with my own eyes in the last half hour. Hundreds of officers pour out of them, all in their protective gear, and they're using them to get large amounts of law enforcement officers around the city, around the region, in bulk in a quick amount of time. If we can swing a little bit to the left, Mark, you can see that's what I'm talking about. That is what they look like, and now they're moving in. Okay, so now these officers are moving eastbound on Olive. That is what they look like when they get off those buses you were just talking about, Ann. Okay, we just got the official warning. We just got the official warning from the SWAT vehicle that is moving in right here. Can you hear that? That is the warning that we've been hearing the last 3 nights. That is the official warning that legally police have to give. Yes, that is the official warning, Mike, and that they say you have to disperse. This activity is no longer a legal gathering, and that if you don't leave, you are subject to chemical agents. So we just got the warning, and I've been downtown probably half an hour or so. That's the first time that I've heard that, and it's come well after the first reports of vandalism to those innocent businesses again. But it certainly seems like you see this row of officers, 2 by 2, it kind of looks like, maybe 3 by 3 in some cases. They are lining up. Looks like they are potentially going to be heading east into Olive, where we got those reports of damages.
All right, Jacob, we'll get back to you. We want to go now to Washington and Tucker and check in once again with Casey Nolan. Casey, what's going on where you are?
Mike, we're seeing a large police presence too. We're seeing a couple of different crowds. We got crowds of people watching within a very large group of police officers. Looks like St. Louis County. And then what you're seeing, we believe, is the city. That police presence we said that we saw staged. They seem to have gone into action. Right now, I'm standing at Washington Avenue and Tucker, so I'm just north of where I believe Jacob is. And so they've got this road shut down for the most part. Traffic is still trying to come down Washington Avenue, and then they have to turn north.
To a bicycle detail or something like that is down here helping out.
Some traffic still crossing Tucker, but you can't go up and down Tucker here right now. And then, as you see, this is downtown St. Louis. We've got people watching, and then over here, as Tony swings around, we saw the officers there that are kind of on the move with their protective gear, their riot gear. And then if Tony, I don't know if you want to go, I'll get out of your way if you want to keep coming left. Tony's going to swing around even more and show you what we got on kind of our left-hand side screen right. You'll be able to see Tony. You might have to, I'm safe here if you want to take a step out. You'll be able to see St. Louis County lined up here ready to go as well. As you see patrol cars with their lights coming this way. So right now, there is no confrontation where we are standing. We can hear that announcement all the way over here that Jacob was talking about, that this is an unlawful gathering, that anyone who does not disperse will be subject to arrest.
So far from
and
what I've seen
these look like the men and women who are ready to effect those arrests.
Casey, you're right in the hub of Wash Ave, and I understand it's a Sunday night, but they've got a cigar bar, they've got regular bars, restaurants. I see the onlookers, but are the places open?
So it looks like now that
well, they are. Where we have come up was a little more of the convention area, some of the places that aren't as much of the nightlife. We are now kind of on the edge of the more of the nightlife area where you see the lights strung over Washington Avenue. And yeah, you're right, on a Sunday night, actually, this can be a time when you'll see some cars just kind of cruising Wash Ave, and there are a lot of people down here this time of night. And right now, the folks, we don't see a ton of people except for a few who have gathered.
And there were a lot of ambulances that were on the way down here, not only just
I tell you what, really, when I look more closely at the crowd of people, they've either got cameras or bright yellow hats, meaning they are potentially journalists or the legal observers who often follow protest crowds in kind of in conjunction with protesters. Tony, I can't see how far you're zoomed in. We've got a large police presence coming down there past this line of bicycle officers. you're going to see some police in dark uniforms. So it's hard to tell. You know, we could just the St. Louis County are the most because of brown shirts they usually wear. These I can't tell if this is a city or highway patrol or some combination. So what we've got coming up here on the right, these are fire department ambulances from the fire department and a fire department supervisor. We've seen them go in different directions at different times. Interesting thing to note about those vehicles, driving that ambulance is a public servant of some kind, whether they are EMS, EMT, or police officers who have taken over that job, whomever they are. They're in full gear themselves. They have helmets on. They have the dark uniforms on, the protective vest on. So a serious situation, at least as far as they're concerned, for all aspects of
walking in downtown
public
St. Louis,
safety.
and there was.
Can you give me an idea? Well, we did see some video in terms of damage of those planters being knocked over, and we also had reports that there were some glass windows broken. What have you seen in terms of damage?
So you see that there are.
What I've seen in terms of damage was Jacob reiterated there was that event space set up outside the public library. They pushed through that, tossed those chairs around, took some of them with them, took the tables that were set up, used those to block traffic on Tucker. And then as they went on down Olive Street, a lot of the buildings have those concrete planters, those large round planters about 3 feet high or so. Those were pretty easily pushed over, and then they break when they push over. And then as they turned on 9th Street and headed towards Wash Ave, that's when that was the first time I noticed people picking up bricks or something and throwing them through the windows. I should also mention, this escaped my memory here for just a second, as they made that turn on 9th Street, there are those lofts above. Sorry, I need, if you can tell the control room, I apologize to be informal like this, but we need mix minus on IFB1, mix minus please. As we made that turn on 9th Street, going past the lofts there, and the name escapes me of those particular lofts, but they're right there as a part of the same building as the Culinaria. At least one person threw at least one object, a glass object that broke on the street at the protesters. So that didn't seem to help the situation at all. That was at 9th and Olive where that bottle came down. We saw it break. We clearly saw it. But we looked up and more than one person was hanging out the window, so it was impossible to tell who might have done it.
All right, Casey.
But that's the damage we've seen. Windows and planters.
As we've seen in the past few days. And this is another interesting thing that I'm pointing out. These things seem to happen so quickly that police not having
and so I just want to pass along some new information that I'm getting from police. I just found out that a bike officer has been taken to the hospital, which perhaps explains why we saw at least one of the ambulances racing away from the scene. So he has sustained a leg injury, and I'm told that that leg injury is not life-threatening. I'm also hearing from St. Louis police that already in connection to the vandalism that we have seen in the downtown area over the last couple of minutes, there have been a number of arrests. I haven't physically seen that happen, haven't seen anybody taken into custody, but they're reporting a couple of arrests already. I don't know where that took place, and they haven't said exactly, but they did say multiple arrests have been made in connection to the unrest downtown. Behind me, you have a number of state troopers that really seem to be more in a holding pattern in case perhaps they are needed. I will tell you that a couple of minutes ago while Casey was reporting live, we saw a bunch of city officers in their protective gear going north on Tucker toward Washington Avenue, past Locust, past St. Charles, perhaps going to the area on Washington that Casey was referencing when we had those bricks go through some of the businesses' windows. So really, I just wanted to get back on to pass on important information that we now have a St. Louis City police officer on bike patrol who has injured his leg, not life-threatening, but he is being taken to the hospital right now, and already in the last couple of minutes we found out there have been multiple arrests tied to this unrest downtown.
Have you seen, Jacob, any of these organized protesters? We know there were about 100 people at one point. And in the video that we've seen from you and the video we've seen from our chopper and from Casey, it seems like everybody is dispersed, and other than bystanders, we haven't seen too many people down there.
Tomorrow morning, total information, and we'll have a full recap for you.
No, I've
All
seen
right, so
hardly
that is it from
any
Downtown
sign
St. Louis for now.
of
Be
the
sure to
100
keep
people
informed,
who
and
we
I'll
had
be
been reporting on
flashing
earlier,
a
who
light
had
at us,
been
it's
out
flashing a
there
light at you.
protesting. Absolutely no
flashing a
sign
light.
of any of the
bike
larger
cops
numbers of
all
people
the
who
way
were
up. You know, they
outside
went
police
right there.
headquarters
Y'all
at
saw my
20th and
last-
Olive earlier in the
Look at my
day.
last video, they was all the way back
Perfectly
there.
peaceful outside there protesting. I haven't seen any sort of those agitators that we've reported on the last 3 nights
I didn't cut
doing
it. My
any
phone
of
just
this
keeps
damage.
just
Casey, I think, is our only
everything.
reporter on the ground who's
All
physically
of a
seen the
sudden,
damage. I've
now,
been
I
more
noticed earlier,
along
I
the law
live streamed
enforcement
for
side of
over
that,
an
so I
hour.
haven't seen
Just perfectly
any
fine.
of the subjects, I guess we could call them,
And
who
now
would
it's
be
been
involved in
around
any of this
5
criminal
minutes.
activity
My
out here
life.
tonight. But you can tell they're definitely standing by. I'm guessing they are still out there in the downtown area somewhere, otherwise we perhaps wouldn't even see this law enforcement presence.
And then, Jacob, thank you. Also, though, most of it seems like that damage was about 5 blocks east of where Jacob and Casey are, more by the Schnooks, where that's happened and where Casey saw people kind of dispersing into these smaller groups, running down alleyways. He heard a bang and pop, but he didn't know what that was. That's where he saw some broken window panes and some overturned big concrete planters. So both of them are kind of on the outskirts of where we saw that damage now. So we're not really sure what's happening a couple blocks further into downtown towards the river.
But we can tell you that a bicycle officer, as Jacob Long reported, has been taken to the hospital with a leg injury. We understand it's not life-threatening, and there have been a number of arrests. Some of our chopper video that we have seen earlier, it looked like police had surrounded a group of people,
and whoever was the slowest person got picked off.
I heard the Riot cops were streets. We have some new video into our control room, and here's a look at some of the damage. I want to ask the control room, this is on Olive. This is about 9th or 10th, and this is what Casey Nolan was talking about. There's those bike officers who've been on patrol most of the night down there. Broken windows there at Patriot Personnel Services, but those concrete planters along Olive, many of them were knocked over, and then you can see there's also some window there.
St. Louis Metro Police Department we heard them ourselves from our reporter, putting out that warning. This is no longer a lawful assembly. You need to disperse, giving multiple warnings. They've also put that on Twitter, and they are warning people who may be downtown, living downtown, going downtown for dinner or to a bar on Wash Ave, that you could obviously hit some traffic and maybe to avoid those areas. Let's get back to Casey Nolan, who is at Tucker and Wash Ave. Casey? We have Casey. She's working on getting her. So we have her right now as we take some pictures. Yes, we can hear you, Casey.
Yeah, sorry about that. Now, I was just saying that you're seeing it as I'm seeing it. So that was, once again, the fire department ambulance. That may be, Jacob was reporting an officer on a bike. We don't know what they went in and came out for, but that's what happened. We saw him come and go. And we still have a large presence of police here in the riot gear. What you're looking at right now, you have a bicycle officers.
Who are here for legal support now that
they've been kind of
and they are doing what they can to get
blocking
him out.
traffic at times. They're staging here at Tucker and Washington Avenue, along with a large presence of St. Louis County and St. Louis City Police. If you go left to
which is what got people angry earlier on in the day.
Yeah, they're officially shutting down Tucker here at Washington Avenue. If we go south on Tucker, Tony, we'll see.
Back through protesters.
So they've been moving a little bit earlier, but they've kind of just staged it. It's a large contingency of city police, and then just out of our view here, we've got a large contingency of county police. I stopped the captain and asked him if he could tell us anything. He said you have to go through St. Louis City Police. He said, but I can give you a statement if you'd like. And I said, sure. And he said it's a shame anyone had to come downtown St. Louis and do damage like this.
So that's
kind of the official and unofficial word there from the man on scene trying to protect his men and women and
clearly
property here in downtown.
A police officer in the
again,
car.
just to recap, it was just off of Washington Avenue, just west of the convention center, back in on a side street, 9th Avenue, where we saw windows broken. We saw people throwing rocks or bricks or pieces of broken off curbs, something solid into the windows, up against the windows, and then along that same road and then back up Olive, we saw some planters. So it's not it's not good. It's also a few broken windows and planters is what we've seen so far. So not on the scale of what we saw last night at this point, at least not from our vantage point. We have not seen what we saw on the roof last night so far.
All right, Casey, stand by because we're going to get back to you, but let's go to Christina Coleman, who joined us now for the first time. And Christina, tell us where you are and what you're seeing.
All right, so I'm also here near Wash Ave and Tucker, but I have to tell you, I just came down there from around Olive. I stopped by Sushi Eye. I know some of the employees there. You know, they're all in there. Some of them pretty upset. One of the guys that works there almost every day was just telling me he just doesn't understand. Doesn't understand. You know why? They came here, they wanted to start this business, and they just don't understand how they got roped into this and why their property had to be vandalized. I'm also standing here with a gentleman. If you want to come stand right here with me, tell me, so you were in Sushi Eye when the windows were shattered?
Nobody is doing anything, and they doing all of this.
We heard a huge shatter.
So y'all know this narrative. Nobody is doing anything, and y'all see all of these police.
That's when the owners said, everyone get in the kitchen, everyone go. That's when I got on tape. I see all the riders just running across the broken windows, just running towards Locust.
And what were you thinking? Were you afraid? What did you do as soon as the windows were shattered?
So I thought originally that just the fish tank got dropped over or something. Once the girl started running back and screaming, that's when I kind of jumped up and was like, what just happened? And I saw all of them just start running past the windows. And that's when I went to the kitchen. I was not trying to be stuck in the middle of that. It's a crazy feeling.
Oh my goodness. And I noticed you're still sticking around down here. Do you live down here, or are you just?
Right here, so I'd walk back.
Other parts.
So you live down here. So how does it feel to see all of this going on around your home? I mean, there was shattered glass, you know, Clarkson Eye Care, you could see that, those planters knocked over, dirt in the road. I mean, how does that feel to have this so close to home?
It's a weird feeling. Saturday they had the windows boarded on my building. It was just weird to see all that going about and happening. It's not a crazy feeling to see your windows getting boarded.
Okay, well, I wish you the best, and I hope you stay safe. I'm sorry you had to go through that. So, you know, that's just another one of the many individuals who live in this area who are just, you know, they're all kind of out here waiting to see what happens next. A lot of people, you know, we were asking them, where did the people go who were down here that were throwing these things? A lot of people say they don't know, so they're just kind of standing around here. You know, we just saw some emergency. We just saw some emergency vehicles head down Washington Ave. Not sure where they were going to, and it looks like here are some people gathering right here at this intersection.
You know that, right? This is what he tells us.
There's a little bit of shouting, but I'm not sure what's happening. It looks like things that people are just crossing. Okay, maybe they're just crossing the street. So yeah, that's the kind of feeling right now.
Like that ain't
question for you. I know you know the people in Sushi Eye or Patron. When you were in there, did you see what was thrown into the window? And two,
he didn't get caught with no
customers
heroin.
were
That's
stuck in the
unverified. There was no drugs on him when he got caught. So I don't care nothing about that.
I don't. You know, I didn't ask those questions. When I showed up there, one of the employees who works there, you know, he was so shaken up. He just came out. He just came out and gave me a hug and was just like, "You guys be safe." And I'm like, "You be safe." And so that just kind of was the moment there. I didn't ask any questions. He didn't want to go on camera. They were just trying to clean up and get out of there at this moment. But you know, that's definitely going to be something to find out what they did. You know, they're just trying to clean up their business right now because they're concerned about, you know, other vandalism or any other thing happening to their property at this point.
What kind of damage, so we understand what kind of damage?
I've always had a fear in my brain that they could kill me.
The front of the windows was just shattered. Yeah, I heard you. Yeah, the glass was just completely shattered. There was just shattered glass everywhere. And that's what they were dealing with at that moment. That's what I could see. And then just directly across the street, you had Clarkson Eye Care. They also have windows that were shattered. And so, you know, if this was anything like last night, it just happened so quickly. It's like all these businesses hit at once. Next thing you know, people are just kind of stunned. There's so much commotion. It's like, what's going on? So it looks like there's, it looks like here comes the officers. They're moving up the street right now, as you can see. They're coming close to the intersection here at Washington and Tucker.
government has
You have
always
these
been
officers
corrupt.
moving
Every
closer.
time we
What is the chance of they're walking beside their bicycles?
What's the
Well,
chance?
they say move back. The police officers say move back, move back. Yeah, that's what they say. They've been saying that every night when they come closer and they're encouraging the people standing around to move back. So I'm not sure if that's because they're hearing more people coming from other direction, but that's what they're telling us to do is to move back. You know, as you see, okay, the officers from the other side of the intersection have also moved forward. So it looks like the officers are all kind of just coming closer to this intersection for some reason. Not sure what that is. But as you can see, 3/4 of this, well, 2 sides of this intersection is blocked off. As you see right here, you have these officers on their bicycles here on Washington Ave and Tucker.
Where do we go?
And then if you
We
look
can't
behind
go that
them,
way.
Hold on before you go.
these officers gathered right here waiting in a line. And then you
What
have
just-
to
what just happened with
one more time. You have these officers here on their bicycles just gathered. As you see, this intersection is blocked off. And I'm not sure what prompted them all of a sudden to get everybody closer. They're telling us to move, so we're going to go ahead and move. You can see us walking there. We're just walking.
Christina, we want to keep you out of harm's way, and so why don't you just go ahead and move, and we'll get back to you when it's safe. Let's go back to Tucker and Olive.
Now they
Can we
blocked
take
off
along
the
and see
traffic.
what's going on where he is,
I'm
Jacob?
finna get in my car and go.
Well, Mike, so yeah, Tucker and Olive, and they still have the law enforcement set up in the intersection, although the road is still very much open to cars that want to go either direction, north or south from Tucker. This is state police actually here. I think maybe that might be city or county, but everything in this direction is state resource.
All the chaos in our state.
Honestly, seen a whole lot of movement from them. My gut tells me that maybe they're on standby for help.
You know why we call him an asshole.
But I think we're looking now up at closer between Locust and Washington. Where officers are moving what looks to be like westbound on Washington. I want to say that they're protected here. It's dark and it's far away from us, but that's closer where Jason and Christina are. We've had some state troopers come by here, ordering some bystanders to disperse. They have to leave the area. So we haven't actually seen any organized protesters or any sort of organized agitators. Those are the officers that I was just telling you about. They're kind of going one by one and getting some of the onlookers, some of the bystanders just to get out of the area. Those commands, Mike and Ann, that we were talking about that they do over the loudspeaker, it's been quite a while, probably since my first live report with you in this development that we've heard those. I haven't heard those in a long time, so I don't know if that means that the situation is becoming more calm. It certainly doesn't feel that way, but it doesn't necessarily mean that, or it sounds like at least, that they don't have any plans to use chemical agents anytime soon.
All right, Jacob, thank you. Now, Jacob, he was telling us he's more at a staging area where they've got vehicles there. But then just a few blocks away, we're going to go back to our Casey Nolan and Casey Well, that might be in a staging area. The last 3 nights, we've seen just a heavy presence of bodies of police officers on foot. We haven't necessarily seen as many vehicles be involved this time around, don't you think?
Yeah, in fact, I would say while they were actually protesting, you know, we talked about how they called off the planned protest for about 2 hours. The folks that stayed behind to chant outside the front of the police department, there was virtually no visible police presence. It's definitely changed here now.
And I just want to say, people that on there are not, they're not protesting.
Line of officers here just formed, told everyone to get onto the sidewalk. Tony, I don't know if you can just spin behind us, just to show a little bit of people gathered here. You know, so they're from time to time, they're mostly just taking cell phone pictures. A couple of times they've shouted at the officers here, but I don't think this is a group of anybody that was organized or even part of the impromptu protest. These are just folks on Washington Avenue. As you can see, there are a lot of citizen journalists, a lot of crews from all over the place here as well. So we're at Washington Avenue in Tucker, where they seem to be one corner at a time, kind of sealing off this area, sealing off Wash Ave.
I don't want to sum up him.
And Casey, it looked like 3 out of the there was traffic just a few minutes ago going east on Washington Avenue, it looked like, but it looks like that has completely stopped and got all 4 sides of that intersection pretty much blocked off. Yes.
Yeah, and then also a couple of blocks away as well. So I can see down to what I think is at least 12th, if not 14th. I'm sorry, 14th. I can see down to 14th, and it's blocked down there, as Tony's showing you now, and then back toward the convention center, and at least 9th. I mean, at least 10th, if not 9th. It's blocked as well in that direction. And Tony, let's just kind of walk back this way. Let's just I want to get out of this crowd here, just a little bit, give you a kind of back off and give you a perspective. As you can see, a line of officers over here on the other side of Washington Avenue as well. Tony, you can see over there with the stage. I'm sorry, go ahead, Ann.
Well, we just saw some people next to you as you were walking in the yellow hats. Can you just tell us a little bit more about their role in the last couple days?
Yeah, I can tell you what we've been able to figure out over the last 3 years. I mean, because they don't talk to us, but they have hats and shirts that say they are legal observers, and they, you know,
you really just threatened to spray him.
What we've been able to glean.
He just literally threatened to spray him.
Just from watching it work. They're here to see if, mostly, I've never really seen them document any behavior by protesters necessarily, but they are here to see if constitutional rights are upheld as people protest and demonstrate, or if when they are arrested, they will be close by, and they will also, sometimes I've seen them give information to people who are arrested, where they can, you know, call phone numbers and that thing once they are in jail and trying to figure out what to do next. So they, you know, legal observer is what they go by. They don't have like I said, they don't really talk to us.
And Casey, have you seen any agitators? Because all the people around you, I mean, I see that woman right there, we just or 2 people with the bandanas in case there's pepper spray. Usually they wear those. But most of these people just seem to be like you kindly called them citizen journalists.
Yeah, for the most part, either the Wash Ave residents, downtown residents, some of the folks I do recognize from the earlier marching. But, you know, I will say, as that group that was left over or reorganized or whatever you would call it after they called off the planned events around 6:30, as that group of 100 or so made it down into the more narrow street, more narrow section of Olive Boulevard, Olive Street at that point, I think, after they crossed Tucker and things started getting a little more hectic. They were less of a march and more of a jog, and as the things starting to get tipped over, a lot of those individuals turned around and left. I got that on my own Facebook Live earlier. You know, it was also kind of an all-ages crowd at one point. We saw young kids, and right after they crossed Tucker, that's when things changed. And you know, I don't know about all of the young people, but we saw some adults taking children out, getting back out of there, and then some other young people look like they're in their 20s turning around and saying this is too much for them, and they left. And then that's where we did see masked individuals or bandanaed individuals start to tip things over. What you're seeing now are the bicycle cops look like they're on the move, trying to clear Washington Avenue maybe one last time, because as Tony, you spin around, we got people on the other end of Wash Ave just coming out of the bars. You can hear stereos going, you can people just kind of having what was perhaps as much of a normal Sunday night on Washington Avenue as you can have right now. So officers on
what are you defending right now? What do you feel like you're even defending right now?
Relocating, or if they have any sort of mission while they're going down.
What are you doing?
Casey, we can now understand this large police presence, not only for the vandalism that we've seen tonight, but St. Louis County Police is tweeting that they're thanking the St. Louis Fire Department for decontaminating our officers who had unknown chemicals thrown on them downtown. So now you understand why you're seeing this kind of large police presence right near you.
Yeah, and there was a point when I saw some folks rubbing their eyes, but no one thought
made several people. He didn't threaten to arrest people. He is ready to go. He is literally ready to go. That is a problem. That is the problem. That type of policing right there is the freaking problem. People like him that's more so ready to mace and arrest people than talk to people. All he was doing was talking to you. All he was doing was talking to you, and you thought you was going to arrest him and mace him. You are the problem.
After those bicycle officers,
You lucky I don't got my voice. I promise.
cops in riot gear just marched through.
You are the problem.
Several still stationed back there.
You don't need to be an officer.
And a lot of people
You
may
don't
be
need
wondering
to be
why
an
are we
officer.
A much larger presence and also
You are
coordinated
the
than it was
problem.
last night. University City, where they seem to be bending a little.
We've got 1 minute to disarm from here before it becomes violent. That's what he just told us. That's what he just told us. We have 1 minute to disarm from here before it becomes violent.
So he brought some out just so we got 1 minute before it just turns violent.
It's an unlawful assembly. Horrible. It's an unlawful assembly of peaceful people who have done nothing wrong. All right, back up, guys. They're coming. Everybody said it. Get ready. Get ready. Really? This dude right here, he is so fucking ready to go.
Do something. Put the baton down. Put the baton down. Put the baton down. Weak ass her ass right here. Y'all are the fucking problem, yo weak ass. Swing that. Swing. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down.
Teams hanging in the back, they're called arrest teams. They'll run and snatch people.
Listen, they about to come with all this. This ain't even worth it. This ain't even worth it right now because they ready to pop
She's
up.
to kiss our ass. That bitch right there. But that bitch right there, she ain't gonna put it down, no. She not gonna put it down. Yes, yes, yes. She flicked me off and said she was to kiss her ass. But you're not gonna put that baton down, no. See me. See me. See me.
She owns the problem.
See me. Don't let that badge save you. Don't let that badge save you. See me. Put it down. Put it down. Put it down. Oh, okay, so you need that badge.
Hey, which one of us got a stick or a ride?
None of us, we don't have no weapons. We have our...
So you need that. So you need that.
If you was at a restaurant, you wouldn't say that.
See me outside of them clothes, though.
Them clothes, you wouldn't say
See
that.
me out. Y'all lucky y'all can't hear me. I feel like I'm not being heard. I'm upset.
That's the season I'm coming for. They try to I'm from my phone. Absolutely not.
I'm calm, y'all. Don't do all that. If you know me, I am calm. I am just fine. I just want her to come see me. And I don't have a voice, so I have to get. Yeah, she right there. She flicked us up. She told me to kiss her ass. And she said but she afraid to throw hands though.
They're supposed to take those people out immediately. Did you get footage of it?
That's what they want to do. They want to trap you. They want to tell you to fucking leave as they trap you against this fucking building. Yeah, right.
It's like, walk this way, and then they're like, you can't walk this way.
And then threaten to arrest us for questioning it.
Yeah, and then threaten to arrest us for like being like, we can't walk that way.
Guys, I'm calm. I'm fine. This is very agitating. They have us completely locked in and threatening us. You got officers up here that's flicking us off, telling us to kiss their A word. This is very aggravated. This is all happening because they decided to protect a killer cop. And instead of just engaging that community, this is how they decided to respond to the community.
I'm still live.
But I'm fine, y'all. I'm for real.
Oh, well, yeah. ABC was covering it. If you get that, Britain.
What do you I follow BBC.
4 different channels.
Are you on Facebook?
Yeah.
What's your name?
Revolutionary Z.
I already know.
I got a new website, revz.tv, REVZ.tv. You can find my live news there.
Okay. For sure.
I was going home, so I was literally going home, like literally going home. And yeah, I don't have my voice, so I'm speaking up because I was trying to get her to hear me, so I'm not upset at all. I'm used to, police being jerks. They're always jerks. So, just know I just don't have a voice right now, and that's from being in the streets for the past 3 days.
Because it's already, you know, an issue that involves race in St. Louis. That's hard enough to talk about, apparently, given our track record. And so you add on to that, people trying to have hard conversations, trying to have some change in some areas that have been historically slow to change, and then while you've got that delicate situation right there, you go ahead and throw on something that nobody wants, and that's damage and violence. Now, obviously there are nuanced and varied opinions about some of the damage. There are those who will say that there might be a means that can somehow justify, or excuse me, an end that can somehow justify those means. I don't think a lot of people feel that way, and certainly that woman did not. She had her Black Lives Matter sign, and she was very angry that what she felt was a message worth conveying was tarnished, if just not drowned out by a very small percentage of people who did that damage that was very visible and very visible. We talked about 1,000, we heard organizers say 3,000, hundreds upon hundreds of people marched yesterday. I personally saw an individual with a baseball bat, an individual with a hammer, and then reports from some witnesses who said they saw people saw an individual with a hammer doing some damage. So then you do the math there, 1,000, 2,000, 1 or 2 people, that's a small percentage that really
That's what y'all have on y'all front line. That's what y'all have on y'all front line.
If you're a person who believes that there is something that's productive that could come from discussing the issues that the protesters are chanting about,
you all have been on those
conversation drowned out by 2 people who did what they did last night, and then tonight as well. This is in the heart of downtown. You know, this is a city that, like Amazon, set up shop. And right now, the national spotlight shows
the Urban League, Michael McMillan, will have that for you on the air after the football game. The kind of negative spotlight that is on St. Louis that prevents us from getting big questions like Amazon here. And that woman that Casey was talking about, Jennifer Metzel, went and met her again tonight, and we're going to meet her in a bigger way than we were able to meet her last night and learn a little bit more about her.
It was amazing. Yes, this is so much stress.
She was carrying a broom
and
right next to broken
glass.
Right.
And he's trying to help immediately after that. The one thing that showed me was people that are being lawful and trying to deliver a message.
I know you're educated on this, but
she said, giving you can't just tell me to go down to the bridge.
What's reasonable? I can march this night.
So really, generally, if we're not any kind of effective threat to you, we're no threat. We should have assembly.
This isn't an assembly. These are people that were just from Washington.
University City residents. We know better. We have to
These people were not assembled in the first place.
There's a problem in this country, a serious problem. And that whether it be black privilege or wealthy privilege, it is.
And most of the people out here were just from Washington.
I was in 17 Washington to explain the law. I can't sit here and go class.
You're right.
We're veterans. This is St. Louis.
I can give you lawful orders, and you can obey everything.
He doesn't have to explain it, but he should understand it if that's the basis of his arrest.
He's saying that our rights as people are up to the police.
If we ask him something about the law, he should be able to tell us about the law. We pay him to do that. He doesn't have to tell us every little thing, but he should. And she should be forthcoming. We pay him to do that. Understand enough to make the arrest. You got a job? It doesn't matter. He's right.
What you mean?
Is you with them?
These people were on Washington. They have nothing to do with anything.
Before then, it's inconsistent. We went to court over this. How many times? I don't have enough.
We had wavering, inconsistent leadership.
Wavering. And don't let me get started on the counties, man.
It's okay. You unlawfully broke my jaw like a month ago.
As close as I legally
I've never seen you before in my life.
No, you didn't. But
then don't say I did.
If I didn't do it, don't say I did.
Don't be aggressive.
I didn't make it hostile. Don't make false accusations towards me.
You're aggressive. It's okay.
Don't make false accusations.
You're aggressive.
Oh, no, you're a liar because you make false accusations.
I didn't.
But so do you understand? Like we're gonna be here. We're not going anywhere. Like we as a
Literally, when I say I had a broken jaw, like
wherever we have a right to be,
my jaw looks broken.
We're not going to just have. I'm not saying we're going to break laws. There shouldn't be consequences if we're not breaking the laws.
But to be disrespectful like that is not.
We're going to be
right. Like when I said something, like he took that completely out of context, but then decided to fucking be emotional about it. That's the thing. Like when I got my jaw broken and my ear split bad and my fucking head fractured. He literally, took it all as emotion. It was all emotion. It was, get on the ground, motherfucker. You know, like, that's emotional. It's no longer your job. Right. And when you hit someone, I
know you don't want to nitpick so we get into the assembly and the lawful and what the chelsea. There's definitely those things. I'm not really here with anybody like that. So I'm telling you, I'm not in the lawful assembly. And if I need to move back, I move back. But every time I move back, you guys keep doing everything I'm saying. I hear it. I hear you saying. But the thing is that we're not going nowhere, man. We're gonna be as right here as close as we can be. We're not a problem. Nobody's throwing nothing.
Yeah, we're not a problem.
Like we're here.
We're not a problem.
We're not a problem.
Man, like I know you know about Jason Scott. I know you probably know what you're talking about. That you just sitting there like
street right now.
So you understand why people are mad. It's been building up for over months. Like this. How old is this? 2011. But it's so years, man. This is reasonable. You know what I'm saying? After all, this is reasonable, bro. You know that. In your heart, you know that.
Can I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question?
Right, and so that's what I'm saying.
Can you carry an AK-47 on duty right now?
I'm not here to commit a crime.
Can you carry that gun on you right now?
I'm here because I have a right. Can you run away and then we let you guys trample over our Constitution?
Can you carry the AK-47 for him right now?
Do you agree there were crimes committed here?
I agree that there were crimes committed when you were
If it's police issue, if it's department issue, yes.
Was his department's issue?
You won't acknowledge or any crimes?
There's probably a window broken. I don't agree with
Wasn't that premeditated if he said planted it off and killed
I was watching on Dirt Stream when y'all
So I'm just saying, that's premeditated murder.
Don't worry about it.
She's on the side of you, actually.
Yeah.
And you got 100 cops back there.
Right, you got more.
I'm asking for my safety to make me comfortable. Get out.
Are you serious?
You think we comfortable with all these people here? We're not comfortable.
Hey, you got a Draco too, bro? You got a Draco too, bro?
We're not any threat to you guys. So I mean,
this is a lady. You a 300-pound down there, 300-pound ass cop. This is what, a 60.
So he just said he felt threatened because this young lady stood beside him. But he just stood beside us. That's
you can have a legal right to be here. If we're peaceful,
this is insane. He didn't even make sense in what he was just saying. He basically said that our rights, our people are up to the privilege of the police, that they let us know that where we should be, when we could come back, and how far back we need to be. If they want to push us all the way to Illinois, they can push us all the way to Illinois. He literally said that. And we couldn't come back until they said that it was up to them, that our rights are up to their discretion. So if you wonder why people are out here, it's because we are fighting for our rights as people. Because this badge and all of that, that does not control me or control us. And this is necessary to see. It's blurry, so it won't get it. But that's her that did all of that. She was the one that flicked us off, told us to kiss her butt. She said the A word. People weren't marching. That is what I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Most of these people were on Washington Street and ended up on here because we got blocked in everywhere. I was going home. This wasn't a protest. None of this was, I don't think. Like, I was literally like going home and everything, and we got cornered in by the police. So these people out here aren't most of them aren't protesters. Some of them are protesters from earlier, and earlier ended as we were going home. This is what kicked off. It's 10% of people that don't live here, not from here, fucking shit up just off GP.
Go Jordan, Russia!
In the vicinity.
90% of people lock down streets, that's fine, whatever. You got some people that will just turn up too much.
What the forefathers put down. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness is taken. Nobody.
So you see who popping?
I got robbed down
We
there.
got a constitution. They burned it.
Who I call? Not child, bitch ass.
What y'all don't understand, these are not protesters, these are not people that were out there at the protest. So earlier when I tried to talk to them about locking up or staying together, these aren't the protesters, so that's not even what their mentality is on, if y'all can understand what I'm saying. These are people that were on Washington Street and got bombarded by police.
Trying to go home. Trying to come home,
What y'all gotta understand is this is downtown St. Louis. It's people everywhere. We weren't just always on Washington and Tucker. They literally went around the city chasing people, arresting anybody that they could get their hands on. And then we ended up here. That's what happened. It's a whole bunch right there. So these aren't just protesters. These aren't any of that. It was a protest earlier today. It ended and a lot of people went home and a lot of people went elsewhere. I think they might have marched. I'm not sure. I was headed home. And as like headed home, police, if you can see, they running up now. As that happened, police in cars and bikes and riot gear and all of that just went throughout the city chasing people. We were walking up the street and the officer in the car literally was spraying mace outside of the car. He just sprayed anybody he was passing by. So a lot of these people, y'all look.
Hey, why you got a gun? No, on some real shit.
And I was on the ground right
That nigga got a long ass rifle. What's up? What's up with that motherfucker?
Hey, I thought it was supposed to be Kalashnikov.
Hey, y'all got long ass
with
rifle.
a drum magazine.
Man, whoever got long ass rifle? Everybody.
They coming so hard, but it's a peaceful ass protest. Ain't nobody doing this.
What did she say?
She flipped us off, then she was like kiss her ass, and then she was antagonistic when people were saying stuff back. Something was not right with her. That's not okay, and that should not be on y'all front line. Because that's the type of behavior that gets people upset. So you say that you don't want that, but then you have somebody like that that's representing y'all on the front line, and y'all keep her up there. She is literally shaking her head right now. She does not care.
Especially since once they attack them, so they bring 3 or 4 people on the road. So what, this does nothing. And then they were indiscriminate. I was trapped alone over there, blocked down, and they were firing from the Emirate. I was trying to hide behind a pole. Just and they were backing up and going forward to try to get behind the pole. Like, no, it was pepper balls because I felt the mist afterwards.
We don't feel safe, bro.
I mean, we don't feel safe.
Dude, you're gonna let them do that to us?
They want to get you a play.
Go back on your line, bro. Go back on your line. We can't come over there, so why y'all over here?
Y'all see them cop cars and all of that stuff behind us. Okay.
What's your command, sir? We all want to hear that shit. What's
Sergeant,
up?
Sergeant Jimerson.
Speak up, nigga.
They all
They be talking together.
Y'all shake this ransom. Let a man be non-guilty. They really had a gun, bitch. That's what I'm saying. Y'all know for sure that he was guilty.
What officer rides around the truck?
I want to know how much commission did he get off?
Someone watching who has my signal can signal me if Keith Rose made it out somewhere. Last I saw him, he was trapped over there when Rahman was threatening.
Okay, she's at Rosalie, you say?
So now that people are getting upset because they have police standing here in riot gear with batons in our faces. You not finna. She is pregnant. She is pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. She's pregnant. So you're not finna mace a pregnant girl. You'll get him because he about to mace a pregnant woman. She is pregnant.
Oh, we're about to pull out of here. All right.
No, but I'm saying, what y'all recently coming over here? It's a peaceful ass protest.
Hey.
But understand it. Justice is everything, and y'all just listen to us. All we want is fucking justice.
Hey, stay back, y'all. Don't move too quickly until we know what they're doing.
I gotta understand we have to show our ass.
Hey, what are you doing? Everyone's worried about you because you don't have a buddy and everyone thinks you're arrested. Hey, don't chase him too quick. Hey. Goodbye.
Put up the pepper spray.
I was like, can I get one of those?
Never mind, guys. Keith Rose is right here. I found him.
Now y'all see, they got a crowd out here. Now they got a crowd out here. None of these people was really out here before. None of these people was really out here before. They sat there and let this crowd gather. So before y'all come on here and be like, disperse, they let this crowd gather out here. Walking back that way.
He's like, talk to me like I'm talking to you, and then this clown over here. Okay then.
Well, I mean, he looked at me and he's like, no, it's you, man, it's you, because I was yelling.
No, that's what I meant. Like, you were yelling at me. Hey,
starts calling some dude a car. That's kind of contradictory. That's Jefferson, though. That's
if you want to be professional and respect people, you want to be considered professional. Quit calling people a clown. Quit being condescending.
it's not good for public relations. No.
Exactly.
On my head, and you was dogging me out. Like,
Yeah.
we gonna beat the sleeves off of it.
Hey, I did say I was gonna beat the sleeves, man. Hey, you should seen what they sprayed me with, man. They fucking sprayed me at ground zero, bro. We wasn't even in the fucking street, man.
All right, let me pull out of here.
No.
You're gonna come back, start worrying about
No, we wasn't even in the street. We wasn't even in the street. Them two officers looked at each other and said, "You ready?" Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready too. And they just sprayed people for no fucking reason. People weren't even in the street, man. And I got hit. All right.
We don't want. They don't want us to get back, man. Let's get everybody out of the street.
We good. It's over.
Just chill on the sidewalk.
Protesters at anyway. You know what I'm saying? They gone. It's gone.
Yeah. See, told y'all. They is down here live and direct.
And if y'all realize it's like, oh.
They is live and direct down here, y'all. Traffic is starting to move. Nobody's blocking traffic. Nobody's impeding traffic. What's up? What's up, bro? What's going on, man? Doing all right, man? Yeah, I'm doing good. That's what's up.
Gentlemen who negotiated.
Hey, you all up? Get my
What did you guys talk about?
We talked about the unlawful assembly. They're supposed to give that order. There was a federal lawsuit some time ago. They're supposed to give that order very clearly. They're supposed to talk about the problem was in the intersection. There was riot cops at every corner of the sidewalk. So there's no reason what you were talking about. As y'all can see, man, everybody down here being peaceful and shit, man. Ain't nobody here rowdy. Ain't nobody blocking traffic. Traffic is free flowing. You know? Everybody down here chilling, man. You see white faces, you see black faces, man. Everybody chilling. Hey, all the white faces waiting to America, right? Peace, see? Everybody down here getting along. Ain't nobody down here bullshitting. Nobody down here fighting. But this is what the media don't want to show y'all. They do not want to show the media. They do not want to show white people uniting with black thugs. They do not want y'all to see that. Because ain't nobody down here, man, tearing up shit. Ain't nobody tearing up nothing. Hey, Georgia in the building. Let me see your shirt. Hey, punch Nazis. Cops are Nazis. Let them know. Cops. Hey.
Come down here with us. Come down here with us.
Where y'all at?
There we go.
Nah, he don't want to get no picture.
What's up? Take my picture.
Always.
Take my picture.
Yeah.
Black Power on my mama.
Hey, all y'all that's asking what Dirk at, man. Dirk cool. He fine. He just recuperating, drinking some soup. He just drinking some. Hold on. He just drinking some soup and shit, man. He good. Dirt good. So. Want me to tell y'all, goddamn. He wanted me to tell y'all he good. So. What's up? I wish they would have smacked me.
I can't do this without your support. I'm not a commercial entity. I get paid only by your donations.
Hey!
I gotta watch it.
Hey! Know what I'm talking about.
He almost hit you. Did you get that on live?
Yeah, I got that on live. He almost hit me.
Mary!
Huh?
Mary!
I want to make some ammonia bomb.
So what?
You make some ammonia bomb and throw them in the police. He's on live, cuz. Right. Look, get that out of me.
He'll keep streaming, obviously.
Well,
I'll probably be here in St. Louis for quite a while now.
I know, right?
Next.
They just tried to hit you,
But after the last 2 nights,
Yeah, they tried to hit me with the car.
I'm going to be here, and I have the freedom to do that because of viewer support like you guys. I appreciate that. I will continue to keep upgrading my stream quality and expanse and coverage with your help. Everything is appreciated.
Y'all see all these white faces out here. The media don't want to show y'all. They unite with black people.
So I'm streaming down. All the cops are dispersed from this area here. I've just got to figure out what's going on. Maybe get to my car. If I need to go back up live again, I will, obviously. So stay tuned to my Twitter @revolutionary_Z, or on my Facebook, or any of my feeds.
The media do not want to show y'all that there are actually white people down here, you know, uniting, standing in solidarity with quote-unquote thugs. And that's what y'all racists call us, right? Huh? And that's what y'all call us, savages, thugs? Go get a job. Get out the street, go home and take care of your families. Is that what y'all tell y'all families or y'all friends when y'all see a KKK rally?
I guess we're going to be having some
I don't think y'all say that.
You guys have a wonderful
Matter of fact, I think y'all be asking for applications and shit.
Thank you guys so much.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all be trying to tell, y'all racists be trying to hop on my live and try to tell us, go get jobs and shit. Bitch, I'm tell you like this. A paycheck don't stop an ass whooping. You know what I'm saying? A paycheck don't stop an ass whooping. So you telling us to go get jobs is meaningless, homie. It's nothing. Alright? We down here is exercising our First Amendment rights. Y'all sitting at home behind a fucking keyboard typing all that hype shit. You know what I'm saying? But I guarantee you, if any one of y'all was in my face or in anybody's face that y'all talking that shit to, y'all will ask get y'all sleeves beat the fuck up off you. Y'all just want attention. But y'all ain't never had attention before.
What's up, we up into?
Y'all ain't never had attention before. But I guarantee you, fucking racists that's talking shit on my fucking live and shit, will fuck y'all up. I promise you. I promise you. Y'all see all these white people down here? Yeah.
Wait.
All right. Let me show y'all some America. Hey, y'all see these white faces down here, quote unquote, uniting with us thugs? Yeah, see, that's what the media don't want to show y'all. See, they just want to see black faces fucking shit up. You know what I'm saying? So they can have a fucking narrative. They standing in solidarity, you know what I'm saying, against the police state here in America that we live in. Pay our fucking taxes. We don't pay our taxes to be fucking slaves and shit, man. This that bullshit.
I'll be honest, I was just looking for a bar.
Oh, you found a bar? You found a whole lot of bars, homie. There's a whole lot of bars down here.
What's going on? I'm from Kansas City.
Oh, well, see, you right down the road then, bro.
I can't do the yeah.
You right down the road. This shit can happen in Kansas City, too. You know? Anywhere in America. But it's happening here in St. Louis.
So hopefully this is still broadcasting. I went down and then immediately right back up. Hopefully my multi-stream is still working. The crowd that was at the intersection there on Washington,
got a lot of
Tucker,
people
just all of a sudden
migrating.
Just all of a sudden ran in this direction. Nobody knew what was happening, and police were chasing or what was going on, and now people are just walking to the other intersection.
What? Fuck you looking at?
They're going around the corner to Riot. That's what somebody just said. You gotta have your mask on if you're going
Y'all riding around in an animal control truck? What? What's going on with you, girl? Real STL News standing in solidarity.
They shot a bag.
I know, that's why I ain't put no weight on it.
All right, I'm dispatch confirmation. I am still live, so it looks like went down and immediately started running one direction. No idea what's going on.
Look at this, man.
Just walking away from
MRAP vehicles. For what?
Sir, hold on one second. Hey, what are y'all? I know you paying for the job. What are y'all doing?
People just walking.
They just walking. Yeah. No more nonsense.
Look, people just walking.
Okay. All right, man. So nothing else got back in on it now.
Hey, man, they're just walking, man. These people just walking downtown, man.
So I am going back down. I need to find some people here. I'm just separated. So sorry about coming right back up again. I am going to go down. And if I need to go back to live, I will, obviously. Stay tuned to my channel and Twitter and see you in a bit.
Wow.
See you, Mary.
Right. Wow. Oh, that motherfucker stinks. Woo.
Yeah, all your sisters skinny. I said all your sisters out here. What? Your sisters not.
As y'all can see, the police has left the vehicle. It has left the area. They saw that people was not down here on that rowdy shit. They saw that people was not trying to vandalize anything or cause destruction or anything like that. And people were just peacefully gathering in an area, and I guess they jumped the gun and was assuming that people wanted to do damage to businesses and property down here, which totally was not the case. And when they really realized they got the idea that, yo, these people are down here just peacefully protesting, this is a party district, they left without provocation or anything like that. But guess what? There was more people down here. And so to you racists that want to know Where did all the people go? Yeah, people went home. People went home. They have jobs. As y'all so eloquently like to say, go get jobs. A lot of these people got jobs. 99. .9996% of these people already have that. That is totally not the case. You know, a lot of these people have jobs. Hey, y'all want to tell all the racists that y'all do have jobs? When y'all be protesting, y'all got jobs. For some reason, they think protesters don't have jobs. All y'all got jobs. Yeah, see? All of y'all got jobs. Exactly. They sit behind keyboards and talk all that bullshit about people and don't even know shit about people.
Thought we were at the end. We want to make sure we got some stuff in case anybody was maced or anything. Cool them off.
I'm trying to get some shit. I was there yesterday. They said they had a fucking SWAT team.
What's going on, man?
How you doing?
I'm doing all right, man. How you doing? How you holding up, man? Family doing all right?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I see, man.
I thought I saw you.
Yeah, I was over there. You know what I'm saying? I was documenting stuff like that. It was in the middle of my commentary, so you know I didn't want to disturb you guys or anything.
This man's off the hook.
Yeah, man, they let him get off the hook. You know,
camera don't lie.
Look. All right, you guys, you see this man right here? This guy's son was killed by the hands of St. Louis PD. Just what, a month and a half, 2 months ago?
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Yeah, 2 months ago.
Right on my birthday.
On his birthday, all right? You can see the shirt. His name is Isaiah Perkins. Okay? Isaiah Perkins was killed by the hands of St. Louis PD. And you think that they're going to convict either one of those cops for the killing of his son? I don't think so. Because that's the culture here in Missouri and that's the culture here in St. Louis. You know?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, go ahead.
Yeah.
Hey, baby.
Hey, babe. How you doing, sweetheart?
How you doing? But we're here with the family of Isaiah Perkins, who just 2 months ago, was killed by the hands of St. Louis PD, right?
That's correct.
And do you think, in the eyes of the law and the justice system here in the city of St. Louis and here in Missouri, that they're going to be prosecuted?
No, never.
Because that's the culture here in this state, in this city.
No justice, no peace.
No justice, no peace. And the people that's out here, a lot of them whose family members and friends have been killed by the hands of St. Louis PD. And as you've seen with the Jason Stockley trial, even if it's all on camera, all the evidence, with all the evidence,
nothing
on camera.
They're going to do the same thing for our child, Isaiah Perkins. Same
Exactly.
shit.
Exactly. So for you guys saying that, what about black on black crime? No, what about blue on black crime?
That's correct.
You know what I'm saying? What about blue on black crime?
More blue on black murders now than I've ever seen in my life.
Exactly. You know, so
this used to be like reminds me of the 60s and 70s, and now it's just it's worse now.
Right, it's worse now.
14, 15, 16, 17.
Exactly.
Since I've been hearing.
The only thing it is that we just have technology to put it out to the people to make people aware. But right now, it feels like we're still living in the 50s and 60s. You know, so all of you guys that's saying, well, protesters are out here just wanting to mess up stuff. No. There's a lot of people that's out here for the right reason.
Trying to get the word out.
Exactly, and to bring awareness. And to bring awareness to what's going on in our communities. A lot of y'all don't give a damn. A lot of y'all racists sit on this live feed and spew all y'all hatred and spew all that bigotry and bullshit. Y'all don't even know what the fuck's going on.
Y'all really don't know what's going on. Y'all just sit behind the damn keyboard and say this shit for the safety of your homes. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking cowards.
This bullshit.
Cowards.
These people out here in pain. These people
I
are
want to
hurting.
know how the police and the judge and prosecuting attorneys sleep at night, killing our children like this.
Exactly.
I don't understand it, and I never will.
Because they don't have no soul. They don't have no heart. You know?
They really don't.
They just got a pocket full of green to line their pockets so they can just go
And it's
home
all
and forget.
political.
All political. All political. So thank you for your time, man.
Yeah, you're welcome. Thank you for helping
Our
us.
condolences. Exactly.
We appreciate it.
I will be out here.
Please, let's not, everybody, let's stick together. Let's not give up. All race.
Exactly.
Let's give peace, justice for everybody. That's all we want. I think I speak for everybody out here tonight.
See? See? Y'all see that? Exactly.
And I'm white. 100%.
100% white, right?
And we support.
Ah, see?
All Black Lives Matter.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Y'all be easy, okay?
Too bad. We'll be around.
Jesus, sir. No problem. Huh?
Read your comments.
They all on here going off.
We was out here earlier.
Mm-hmm.
People started leaving like at maybe like 8, 9 o'clock or so.
Mm-hmm.
So we went to the casino. They wouldn't let me in the casino because of my shirt. So they made me leave. And
That's
then
bullshit.
on the way back out, we just started seeing all SWAT and shit. We're like, damn, what's going on? I'm like, shit, something must have went down. Come to
Wow.
find out, wasn't shit going on. They were just out here posting.
Exactly. People out here posted when nobody doing no damage or nothing like that.
Been went home months ago.
Exactly. You see?
These people that just the people that were just on Washington having a good time.
Exactly. Because this is
like a few protesters still out here, but they was on their way home. Type
right.
shit. And then shit, they was like basically
and
putting on a show
keep an
trying to
eye
get
out.
people to
And
come
whenever
back.
there's a car that
That's
won't
how I feel about it anyway. Like, why are y'all standing here and nothing going on and nobody doing shit?
What's up, Bree?
Y'all just trying to excite
That's essentially what
around.
happens.
You know what I'm saying?
Protesters
Taking our
across the
people
street.
back out.
Exactly.
Every time a car came on,
Exactly.
they would yell, car, and a bunch of people would yell. They would let the cars through.
People just out here
And
chilling,
then
man.
What they did was they set up the barricades up top.
And when you bring that aggression to people with your riot gear, with your gun, exactly.
Obviously, the people
show a force like that, then of course people are going to get upset.
They don't want to be close to a situation like that because fear that they turn violent.
Nope.
At that point, it wasn't an incredible.
This shirt gonna save your ass.
But obviously, it tried. So, after they moved down the street on all, they started heading downtown, and then roughly about a half hour that's when police really started to aim at their mouths. Basically, from Tucker all the way
so,
to
I got a question.
the library.
I got a question for you racists that always screaming, what about black on black crime? Here's a question for you.
Police officers on the other side of the library.
Here's a question. Did you white motherfuckers give a damn about the heroin epidemic before it started fucking up y'all families? Huh? Because the way I see it, y'all motherfuckers are panicking. Y'all motherfuckers are panicking so much that y'all came up with a fucking drug to bring back the overdose, right? Overdose victims. Because y'all so fucking scared heroin is fucking y'all up. You know what I'm saying? Heroin is fucking y'all up, boy. Heroin is fucking up y'all goddamn communities. Y'all families. Now, heroin is an epidemic. Y'all started a nationwide movement to try to stop heroin abuse. But y'all didn't give a fuck about it when it was in the black communities though, right? Y'all didn't. Y'all didn't give a fuck about it when it was fucking up our families, our communities, our neighborhoods, huh? Y'all didn't give a fuck. But y'all want to talk about, what about black on black crime? No, let's talk about how y'all selectively choose to care about certain shit when it doesn't affect you or when it does affect you. You know what I'm saying?
So I'll be on an overnight America.
I didn't see y'all coming up with fucking drugs to combat crack in the black community. Fuck no. Y'all ain't come up with no fucking solution to battle crack in the black community. When y'all flooded the black communities, when y'all racist ass motherfuckers flooded the black communities with drugs, y'all didn't give a fuck. Y'all didn't give a goddamn. But now that people are standing up to something that they believe in, they want to stop the state-sponsored murdering of innocent people of color by the hands of the police, y'all want to come with a diversionary topic like, what about black-on-black crime? Now, what about heroin on white crime, huh? What about white on white crime? Let's talk about that shit. Y'all don't want to talk about that, dude. Huh? Nah, y'all don't want to talk about that shit. Y'all, hey, tonight I got time. I got a full battery. Y'all gonna get this work. I promise you. All you racist motherfuckers that hop on the fucking live feed talking all that bullshit, y'all gonna get this work tonight. I promise you that. All right? Fuck all that porch monkey bullshit, or they should have shot you, or they should have ran y'all over. Nah, fuck that. Fuck y'all racist ass motherfuckers. Because I guarantee you, if you want to see somebody outside the goddamn internet world in real life talking that bullshit, y'all gonna get y'all fucking ass beat the fuck up. I promise you, you can get the sleeves beat off your ass. Because y'all talk that shit from the safety of your rural communities and shit, right? Y'all talk that shit from the safeties of your fucking gated communities and shit, right? Because it don't affect you. Nah, fuck that. Heroin fucking y'all up. Heroin is fucking y'all up, boy. And I'm laughing my ass off. That shit's fucking y'all up. All you racist motherfuckers, heroin is killing y'all. Heroin fucking y'all up. So if y'all want to hide behind, y'all keyboards and cheer on the police killing us and shit, man, nah, fuck that. Heroin fucking y'all up, boy. We laughing. Y'all getting fucked up. Y'all getting fucked all the way up. So, bring up black on black crime again. Bring up black on black crime again. And watch little Tyler going up in his fucking room and overdose off some shit that you ain't even fucking know he had, huh? So now y'all goddamn worried and shit, right? Now y'all want to hop on TV, turning and needles, turning, stop the heroin in our streets. Man, fuck y'all. Heroin fucking y'all up. So just like y'all want to goddamn laugh at us, laugh at our pain and shit, man, fuck you, you racist bastards. And then by going to work, motherfucker, I was at work before I came out here. I went to work before I came out here. All right? I got a job. All right? I got a job. I got a job where I work with the mentally and physically disabled. All right? That's my job. I work with the mentally and physically disabled. But let's not talk about that, how y'all white people, how y'all racist motherfuckers like to disown y'all families that's like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all autistic kids and your mentally challenged kids, y'all like to stick them in group homes and shit, right? Y'all like to stick them in group homes and shit though, right? And forget about them. Man, fuck that, dog. It's people like me that go to work every day. I care about everybody that I care for. Everybody. I have a job. I love my job. My job is the shit. You know what I'm saying? My job is the shit. So all you motherfuckers that talk about people ain't got no goddamn jobs, y'all are fucking lie. Y'all are a fucking lie. Everybody got jobs out here. You know what I'm saying? So y'all want to come with y'all motherfucking racist ass goddamn comments and shit. Motherfucker, we got jobs. That's why heroin fucking y'all up.
Look, I'm gonna show you some shit. Let me see this. Let me broadcast, cause I feel like I got this. How you turn it around?
Right here.
All right, I'll be. I got you. I got you. I'm not finna say shit. I'm finna be hella silent. We in this.
Yeah. I had to wait until Monday anyway.
See this white motherfucker? He ain't about shit but recording. He ain't with the shits. This is what we facing right now, bruh. They think they about their life. Bruh. They think they about their life. They ain't though. You see this shit? They ain't about shit, bro. He with the shits. We got 20-mile radius from their ass. We can walk as far as we want. You see them? Come back. You see this shit, bro? We ain't doing nothing. We ain't no threat or nothing. They start shooting, we know what it's about. We ain't no threat. We not no threat at all. Move back! Move back! We on the sidewalk, bro. We don't mean no horn. Adrian, come back. You see this shit?
So people just walking through is unlawful. No need to verbally engage, right?
That's your sergeant? Is that your sergeant talking?
Huh?
How far y'all want us back? Just say it. How far y'all want us back?
Alright, so what is the reason though?
Wait.
Any reason for police to be downtown tonight?
Huh?
We don't see any reason for
No, we
police to be
understand
downtown.
that, but I mean, y'all can be outside. We don't care. We just want to know why y'all want to go.
I'm just ballparking 20 and 25 grand in property damage.
I can't hear you. So what they got to do with us?
$25,000 in property damage.
What's that got to do with us, bro?
Don't go no further. Don't go no further.
No, I'm asking because I just got in there. What's that got to do with us, though?
Here, hey, bro. Hey, excuse me, sir. Look, just stand back a little bit. One person is cool. When they see multiples coming up, they go shoot. I'm telling you. Just stand by me. We good.
Well, there are $25,000, $30,000 in property damage down here. I'm just ballparking. And there's a bunch of people with masks who committed it. There's a bunch of people with masks sitting over here.
Look at this nigga.
Now,
look at that nigga.
What I'd like to do is that some of the people involved over here could possibly commit more property damage. Well, it's before midnight. Just before midnight, all these people are out here.
But there's no curfew, though.
Are we going to the bar?
Yeah, I mean, bars are this way and y'all blocking the street, though.
Hold on, wait. I got a question. If we're able to walk wherever the fuck we want to walk at, why are y'all standing right here? We're no threat to nobody, sir.
So wait, people wearing
But
masks?
I'm saying, we can't go no further because y'all standing right here.
Probable cause. It is reasonable suspicion. Are you familiar with that?
Excuse me?
Reasonable suspicion.
What's the reasonable
What's the reason?
suspicion?
Reasonable suspicion.
That's an
What is
assumption.
it? No,
Hold
let
on,
him
I
talk.
need
Let
you
him
to hold
talk.
this up.
Let him talk. What's the reasonable suspicion? I want to know.
People wearing masks.
All right, but y'all are wearing masks too.
We ain't got no masks.
Hold on, wait. Y'all are wearing masks too, so we don't have reasonable suspicion that you guys are up to something?
You're right. It might have been us.
It might have.
It is y'all.
Because we have video of you guys breaking windows in Central West End, though.
I want to check your facts on that one.
I was 10 feet away and watched you guys.
The officer in the AK-47 in his squad car. Did you see that?
Check your facts on that one.
Did you see the video of the officer?
Stockley pulled out an AK-47 and shot this guy.
Did you hear the footage when he said, "I'm gonna fucking kill that guy"? Did you hear that? That's why you're out here tonight.
How many of y'all got throwdowns?
How much y'all getting paid for this dumbass shit? How much y'all getting paid for it?
How many of y'all got throwdown pistols?
Right where you are.
All
Why
right,
the
we're
fuck
cool.
he can stay right here? He is no offense to you.
Y'all on some motherfucking bikes. Y'all
that
ain't even
don't
got no
make
cop
sense to
cars yet. What's up?
That don't make sense.
Like, why is y'all right here? We ain't no harm to nobody.
Y'all got kids, right?
Y'all see this?
Y'all got kids, right?
They're just lined up right here.
Just talking. Do you have a son? Do you have a son? Do you have any male younger figure
you ain't gonna
that you
answer
care
him?
about?
Are you guys good?
If that male figure,
Yeah,
was riding a,
We just
we wanna have a
talking. Ain't no
conversation.
reason for you to
We
come
can't
up.
talk. We people, man. We just trying to talk.
But
But y'all got a different occupation than what we got. We pay y'all to do this shit. We just trying to talk, man.
They don't want to talk to nobody because they don't want to open the dialogue to common sense.
Then y'all don't want to talk.
They don't want to open the dialogue to common sense.
It's not a debate. It's a conversation.
A pretty good chunk of downtown's been destroyed tonight. That's why we're here.
And I didn't do that. I live on 9th and Olive in the Syndicate. There are 3 Cardinal baseball players that live in my building. I got dressed and came outside tonight when I saw people were damaging property, lowering my property value in my condo. I live in a $300,000 fucking condo. You understand that?
You right here.
You understand that?
Yeah, a black man. A black man living in a condo. He's not a thug.
I'm gonna light up your world. Bro, look.
He's not even a thug.
Look, I'm not even a thug, bro.
He's not no thug. He's a working guy.
Half of you guys used to work for me down in Ballpark Village.
He's a working guy.
Peaceful conversation. That's all we're trying to do is talk. Stop touching me. All we're trying to do is talk. Is it okay by your standards to carry an AK-47 in your squad car?
A non-police issue.
Is that okay?
Against police policy.
Is that okay?
Do y'all feel
I don't
like
hear
y'all
anybody
more
saying
superior
yes.
to us because y'all got on fucking uniforms?
I don't hear anyone
Is it
saying
how
yes.
y'all feel? Y'all untouchable, right?
For a paycheck.
What's up, man?
Is it okay to carry an
Paycheck? Who
AK-47
said
in your squad car?
paycheck?
Anybody.
Y'all out here for a paycheck?
That's fucked up, yo.
No. I'll answer the question for you. And I haven't
Hey, since I can't talk to them, can I talk to you? No? You brainwashed just like that, right? You brainwashed though, right? All right, that's cool. What about, fuck, nah. What about you? Nah, okay. This is ridiculous. Hey, white shirt. Hey, white shirt. Hey, since I can't talk to the Smurfs right here in the blue, let me talk to you. All right, as y'all can see, right? The police do not want to have an open conversation with nobody, right? They don't want to talk to nobody. They don't want to talk to nobody. They just want to sit here like a militarized force, right? They don't want to talk to nobody, right? Don't want to talk to nobody. We ain't doing shit wrong. Nothing wrong, right? Nothing. But they don't want to talk to nobody, right? Okay. We're not insurgents. We are not insurgents. This is fucking ridiculous. This is ridiculous, man. Y'all don't want to talk to nobody. Y'all don't want to talk to nobody, bro. Hey, hold that light right there. All right, you cool. Thank you.
Yeah, so lucky y'all not bitches on this
How many of y'all fresh out of the academy?
How would y'all feel? Y'all wouldn't be out here in these motherfucking uniforms trying to protect the
I know you. I've seen you somewhere before.
Y'all be out there looking for y'all fucking
I know you. But guess what though?
They read them books and everything. Y'all ain't no black motherfucking talking about.
They don't give a fuck because they live in Chesterfield. They live in Ladue.
That's how it works out here. That's how it fucking works. What, 120 days for trespassing?
It's fucking useless to waste our breath. We gonna hit it where it hurts. We gonna hit y'all motherfucking pockets. On my mama, that's all y'all worry about is that money. That's why y'all out here right now. If we hit the motherfucking pockets, y'all bitches gonna be wondering.
Hey, parents, they pissed off.
On my mama. Hey,
Yo, what's up? up?
What's that?
Huh?
I'm downtown. Where y'all at? I'm downtown. Where y'all at?
We're 2 streets over from Washington. We're 2 streets over from Washington.
Okay, so
hey, what street this is? Yeah, we're at the corner of Tucker and Locust.
And Locust? Okay, I'm down. Oh, here I
All
come.
Y'all are out here worried about fucking people on the street. Where are we supposed to go? Are we supposed to go? Isn't this what we pay taxes for?
They're on this bullshit, man.
I'm just wondering, should I be scared? Y'all gonna shoot? Should I put my hands up to let y'all know I ain't got shit on me? That's what y'all do on a daily basis, is kill our brothers and sisters. That shit not cool on my mama. Because if we was to come out to O'Fallon and Chesterfield, where the fuck out there, it's a safety ass environment. Because y'all actually there to protect O'Fallon and fucking Chesterfield.
They don't give a damn.
These motherfucking streets, we gotta worry about y'all bitch asses trying to kill us for no fucking reason. That's all y'all do is kill, kill, kill. If y'all kill majority of the black people, where the fuck y'all think y'all taxes gonna come from? Right, them white motherfuckers out there ain't paying no taxes for real. On my mama, if we go get a job out there, we live out here, we paying 2 times the taxes. That's how y'all getting paid right now. Y'all just become back.
You live for the page?
Don't give a fuck about time. But you protect
Like your lens.
Know that.
My building, you was close.
Take to the street to try and talk to you guys. So maybe one person will reach the fucking answer.
Are you not even doing that yet?
My property back here. But I'm also a black man living in fucking
But he don't care though. He's so disconnected right now, man.
I get you relate, but we need you to relate to the extent where you can communicate effectively. Because there's a disconnect right here, man.
He hear you, but he don't hear you.
This line of bicycles, there's a huge disconnect.
Yeah.
Listen, I used to be executive operations manager at both parts. After you guys came down and got free bonus checks, contracts, whatever we had going on. You know? I don't know what
Man. Who is this?
Where y'all at?
We're at the corner of Tucker and Locust.
Y'all at Locust and what?
Tucker and Locust.
Locust and Tucker. Okay.
Locust. Who is this?
I'm at Tucker. I'm at I'm on Washington Street.
Who is this?
Which way do I go? When I go, it's Cookie. Hey, Adrian.
What?
When y'all finna get ready to leave, call me, okay? Can you do that? Hello?
Text me.
Can you hear me? I said when y'all get ready to leave, can y'all call me?
You gotta text me. Text me. You see, everybody is moving back. For what? This is what they do, y'all. Hey, why people gotta move back? Huh? Rossamano, come on, man.
We've been trying to clear this out all night, and y'all just aren't listening.
But I'm not finna yell, but I'm just saying though, people were just gathering right here on the corner and they said it was an unlawful assembly.
Other people ruined it for you by destroying stuff.
Who did what?
Right here?
Rossamano.
Now, take a cruise downtown tomorrow morning and see all the damage that's been done down here.
Where?
Everything down Washington, everything down. We got dozens of windows broken. All right? It's done for tonight. And we're trying to be as patient Because you know,
And these people are being peaceful, but nobody, none of these guys want to talk to nobody though.
Okay. Guys, I try.
Man, look at this shit. Come on. Come on.
Why the fuck are we moving back?
Come on.
Hey, bro.
Come on.
Move back. 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 Move back.
Y'all see this? That's crazy. People are moving.
Move back. Move back. Move back. Move back.
Move back. Move back. Move back. Who that?
Move back. Move back. Move back.
Roseanne husband.
Hey guys, we're back here.
Fucking stand. Be like that motherfucker right there. You fucking stand like that. All real trunk. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's more than 5 feet, dude. You can't count. No wonder you got a low IQ. That's more than 5 feet, man.
What you smiling for? It ain't funny.
That's more than 5 feet.
That's the one who just got out of the academy. That's the one who just got out.
Yeah, the ones on the end just got out of the academy. That's more than 5 feet. Because what's she at? She already live from the page. Right here.
I think it's right what y'all doing.
Oh, Mary, she should. Oh, you lying? She's not live from
Yes, she is. Come on. Yeah. It's damn near.
We can get our own job.
Yes, he's still roaming free. He's still getting that motherfucking paycheck.
This is an unlawful assembly.
Man, shut
You're being ordered to disperse from the area of Locust and Tucker by walking either north on Tucker or west on Locust. Anyone who remains in violation of this order is subject to arrest and/or other actions up to including the deployment of chemical munitions.
A civilian and police standoff.
The deployment of chemical munitions may occur without further warning. This is your third dispersal order.
Does that apply to me?
That's Jimerson.
So we can't be outside.
They can't make nobody go home.
So we can't be outside. Well, technically, we can't use my tax money. Did the government law? So we can't be outside. Did the government issue a curfew? No, we never like this. There's not a curfew. We don't have a curfew. There's no curfew. Okay. I didn't hear anything.
They got a curfew. They're trying to get home to their food and shit, and they ain't got shit.
We're gonna shut the donuts shop down too.
Y'all want me to go get that donuts and coffee?
Civilian and police standoff.
Is that a threat? I want y'all to make me out for
Hey, Jefferson.
Okay, I'm gonna give you guys a picture.
So what? I just want to ask you a question. Yeah. Yep. Hey.
You just had one got matched last night, huh?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. He talking big.
Ain't he? He talking big, right?
Shit.
You saw my line?
I was out there when you got raised.
See? See?
I seen it.
Man, it makes the shit on run. Good Lord. Yeah. We living in a police state, man.
No, we living in a racist state.
That too.
Don't forget this is a Republican state. We need Democrats. Democrats, all for the black.
Yeah.
They say fuck the black people.
That's the
We
Democrats.
the one that bring their money in because we work hard trying to take our ideas.
Actually, Democrats don't give a shit about us neither. Republicans and Democrats don't give a shit about us. If you really want to know the truth, Republicans and the Democrats don't give a fuck about us.
Y'all got your own personal guns out here too? Y'all got your own personal guns out here too?
Hey,
because bitch, I'm
hey,
ready.
Look at them
we
grown men.
good on the spray, y'all.
Ready to go.
We good on the spray, y'all. There's a lot of wind out here. There's a lot of wind out here. They can't spray.
Y'all gonna get these motherfuckers too?
Don't. Come on, y'all. Come on.
Hey, bro, ain't nothing going on. Ain't nothing going on. Let's go this way. Hey.
That's messed up. Because 99% of them out here just spectating. That's it.
I ain't always trying to do nothing to kill somebody else. Don't lie.
Oh my mama, bro, don't watch movies. Shit be real, man. This shit like the fucking.
What y'all finna do about it?
Motherfuckers do love.
Come back short again. Once you give us fucking
Get the fuck out of here.
Get yourself a physical training program, fat bodies.
Don't take pictures.
They are.
Say it again.
Get yourself a physical training program, fat bodies.
This shit finna piss me off. Cause all we ask is fucking justice. It's been black men after black men getting killed by y'all niggas. On my mama. And y'all don't give a fuck. Do y'all not care? We fucking human just like
They don't
y'all
give a
are.
fuck.
Just like they do, bro.
Come on.
If you was to take off that motherfucking uniform,
Come on.
square up with a nigga,
Let's
what's
go.
up?
We done.
Y'all, that name y'all
Hey,
ready, y'all better.
we done. Come
No,
on.
we not done.
Yes, we are.
Till we get
I am the Yeah, right.
We finna go to this coma. Alright, that's cool. We just finna go to the coma. Jemison on one.
Yeah, I
He on one. So come on. your ass Republican top today?
You got a dog. You better chop that motherfucking dog up.
What's my dog got to do with it?
Hey, I lost my pressure.
Mine's in my car. They don't give a fuck. But she ain't. She ready for a cup of coffee.
We're surrounded. I got my hands up on my head. Please don't shoot me dead. It's cracking out here. Come on, cross the street.
Man, I'm crossing over.
What you crossing over for? Come sit by me.
What?
Come sit by me.
Come on, let's sit down there. Yep, come on.
Bitch, we
finna
laying
sit
down.
down.
This whole motherfucking street.
We finna sit down. Sit down too, bro. Y'all, hey, y'all can sit down too.
I'm ready for them, bro. I'm ready.
Y'all can sit down. Come on.
What y'all scared of? These
Come on, y'all can sit down too, man.
Sit down. Sit down. That's what I'm saying. We ain't got enough black motherfuckers that's brave enough to sit here. It's just us.
Hey, y'all can sit down too, man. Y'all come on. Y'all can sit down too, man. Y'all taxes pay for this shit, man. Y'all, hey, y'all can come sit down too, man. Come join us, man. Come join us, man.
Yeah, we got here around the start. No, listen. The longer that they're here, the more that they're going to be paid. They are $6 million. Just imagine how much more we can go.
Y'all see this, America? We got white people out here joining us too.
But then they gonna listen to us. They gonna know that we just want justice.
What?
That's all we ever fucking wanted.
Y'all come on. Come on. Y'all, hey, y'all come sit down too. Come on.
Because we was down on 20.
Come on.
The whole day. And then they started breaking shit.
See that? Look. We got white people out here too, man. People chilling. Hey, don't y'all got jobs? Yeah, see? Racist motherfuckers, see? Everybody out here protesting, they got jobs. So what the fuck y'all get this narrative from? See? They got jobs. Everybody out here got jobs. You got a job, don't you? You got a job too, don't you? You got a job too, don't you? You got a job too, don't you? Yeah, so what the fuck are y'all racist motherfuckers talking about? Go get jobs, huh? Like a paycheck gonna stop an ass whooping if you come out here, motherfucker. Paycheck ain't finna stop shit. Y'all on some dumb shit, man. Huh. Let me go out here and ask some more people, do they got jobs? Hey, if y'all watching this, share this, man. Get it out to the people. Let the people see what's going on. Hey, Casey Nolan, you got a job, don't you? You got a job. You got a job too, right? All y'all got jobs. So what the fuck y'all racist motherfuckers keep talking about saying that protesters don't have jobs, huh? Okay. Yeah, shattering that narrative right now. Y'all got jobs? Who got a job? Everybody raise their hand, they got a job. Everybody got a job, raise their hand. All these people that you see with their hands up got jobs. So what the fuck are you racist motherfuckers talking about that protesters don't have jobs? Oh, okay. Okay. Like a paycheck gonna stop an ass whooping. Okay. You got a job too, right? I know it. But for some reason, these disconnected ass racist motherfuckers don't think protesters have jobs. See, Casey Nolan had to move across the street because, hey, you don't want to be associated. Huh?
He's live on Facebook too?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we live on Facebook.
Look, we both live.
Tell them. Say, we got jobs out here, y'all. Tell them.
We both on Facebook
yeah, I'm out here selling dope.
Facebook Live.
We got hella people online.
Everybody got them live, right?
Got everybody behind. All behind us.
Everybody out here got jobs. Everybody out here got jobs. I was at work before I came out here. I was mad as hell I was sitting at work and couldn't get out here fast enough. I got a job. You got a job too, don't you? I know. He got a job, he got a job, he got a job. Everybody out here got jobs. Don't give a fuck if they selling weed or not. Hey, I'm still a job. Even the baby got a job. His job is looking cute. Even the... Who?
Police.
Bruh, they out here doing counter surveillance and shit, man. Yeah. Buddy, you look like a cop. Are you a cop? That's a fake pull-out grill? Pull that grill out. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Pull it out. Paul Wall out here, right?
Homeless man. Gangland. Turn up gang. Turn up or burn up. A mouthful of guns.
Them easily $120 pair of jeans. Them easily $120 pair of jeans, right? Okay, we got undercover police out here posing as homeless, posing as protesters. I mean, that's what they do, right? Infiltration, right? Counterintelligence, right? Somebody keep calling me. What the fuck is this?
I never knew this video was changing.
Hey, man, text me. Don't call
Hello?
me. Your call is fucking up my live. Text
Hello?
me right now. Fuck, oh, calling my fucking line.
And then go back up that way.
Hello.
Hey, where y'all at now?
Who is this?
Cookie.
Yo, text me. We're right here on the corner.
Huh? Because I'm confused on where y'all at. I'm trying to make sure y'all still down here.
Look, where are you at, man?
I'm, wait.
All right.
I'm finna walk back towards Tucker.
All right, look, it don't matter where you at. Just get to Tucker and Washington.
Tucker